Hey y'all, this week's video is gonna look a little bit different. I am coming to you in my natural element here at home, in my gym clothes, no makeup. I wanted to share a little bit about the experience that I had last week. I got the opportunity to go spend a few days at Universal for some education, and I took a lot of video footage while I was there. And I did do a vlog in the parks, which will be coming next week. But I wanted to share a little bit about the experience and throw in some of the footage from like the resorts and stuff that I was able to get while I was there. So we stayed for 3 nights, we being me and one other colleague of mine from my travel agency, in Endless Summer Resort on the dockside side of the resort. There's 2 of them. There's Dockside and Surfside. These 2 are the value resorts. They are also newer resorts. I was very impressed. This is the first time I had stayed there. The last time that I stayed on property was at Cabana Bay. This resort, maybe just because it's a little bit newer, was a little bit better, I guess, taken care of, I would say. Like, the only thing, we had a great stay at Cabana Bay. Like, I wouldn't not stay there again. It's a fun resort. I enjoyed it, and it's nice to be able to like walk to the parks, which you can't really do from the Endless Summer Resorts. But it's more just like beat up. Like, there were scratches on the wall, places where like paint was missing. Nothing that really like impacts our stay, but just the aesthetic when you're walking through, you're like, wow, this place has seen some things, you know? And I didn't get that as much with Dockside. It seemed very well just cared for and whatnot. Loved the room. There's hard flooring in the rooms. The beds were pretty comfortable. The room that we stayed in was a standard room, so it had 2 queen beds. It had plenty of space. Like, there was a little closet area. There's plenty of, there's a little seat in the corner. There's plenty of places to like store our luggage, store our stuff. The bathroom was nice. The like toilet shower area was separate from the vanity sink area. Also, y'all, I apologize. Some of the footage that I insert here is gonna be vertical footage. I did get a lot of horizontal footage, but there's some places where I just was trying to pretty quickly go through something because we were on a schedule a lot of the time. So I apologize if some of the video that I insert here is a little bit difficult to see, but hopefully you can get the idea. With the resort, there's a lot of amenities, I guess, for a value resort. And so it's got like a full service Starbucks in the lobby. There's bell services, of course. They'll keep your luggage for you. As soon as I arrived, me and my colleague went out to the parks. So we just stored our luggage because our rooms weren't ready yet. So they'll keep your luggage for you if you get there early or if you're leaving later. They have like a cafeteria that's got multiple stations where you can get different types of food, morning, noon, night, all the time. There's also grab and go options. So I know one night we went in there like kind of late at night and just grabbed a snack. And they also have the Coca-Cola freestyle machines in there, so you can go fill your water up with fresh water in there. Or if you have the freestyle mugs that they offer, you can go fill them up there with sodas or whatever you want. They've got a little bar lounge in the lobby area, which was nice. We never did go sit down there at all. We didn't really have time for that, but it looked like somewhere I would enjoy hanging out. There's a rental car desk. They have the Universal store, so you can buy merch and stuff in the lobby. There were 2 pools because there's a couple of different towers that have your rooms. So there's a pool associated with each tower, and there's pool bars. So it's a very nice resort for a value resort. I would say it's a good option if you're looking to like go on a budget. So the first night we went bowling at Cabana Bay. We took a little bus over there, and that was a lot of fun. So when I stayed at Cabana Bay, we were only there for just a couple nights. That was my husband and I, and we went for Halloween Horror Nights. which was an amazing time, by the way. So great. Can't wait for it again this year. But we only like ate maybe one meal there. We were out and about a lot. We didn't spend a lot of time at the resort. So the bowling was a lot of fun. It's definitely something I would do again. They've got a little bar in there. It's also a restaurant, so you can go just sit down and eat if you want to, if you are craving, like, it's mostly like American food options in there. They had like wings for us that night, so we had some wings for dinner. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. The bowling was great. So the next day was when we did a lot of our like educational stuff. We got to tour a couple of the resorts, which was great because it was 2 that I had not been to before. And we did a little classroom training, so just little educational stuff. So the first resort that we went to tour was Aventura Hotel, which is a Prime Value hotel along with Cabana Bay. I don't know why I didn't stay there, to be honest with you, the first time that I came to stay at Universal, because it really seems like mine and my husband's vibe. Like, it's kind of, it's got like a chic style, very like high tech and modern. It was very cool. I very much enjoyed walking through there. Just like it just looked so high tech. It was just very cool. And from what I hear, people kind of either love or hate that hotel, because if technology gets like really confusing for you, I guess some of the features they have in the rooms could be like just feel like a little much for you. Like if you just want to walk in and like flip a switch and go on about your way. I happen to enjoy that stuff. So like if you like kind of like high-tech features and cool stuff, I think that you would really enjoy that hotel. And it's a beautiful, beautiful hotel. It's just very pretty. So they also have kind of like a cafeteria style eatery in the lobby. Different stations, you can get different types of food. It looked like they had like an oven too, where you can do, obviously they probably have an oven, but like I'm talking like a wood fire. Like it looked like a neat little pizza oven. So like you could probably get a pretty good pizza in the lobby there. Everything looked really good walking through there. They also had like a cute little lobby bar that looked like a nice place to hang out. Did I say already? They had the gift shop, like the Universal store in the lobby, which looked nice. Self-services, rental car desk. A cool feature of this hotel is they have a rooftop bar called Bar 17. And it is so cool, you guys. It's like that whole floor. There's just a bunch of like lounge seating all around, and the views from every direction are so cool. Like you can see Volcano Bay one direction. One really cool thing we got to see was like you could see off in the distance where they're building Epic Universe. So we could see like that Helios Grand Hotel going up, and it just looked really cool. I very, very much enjoyed going up there. And yeah, that hotel, that one spoke to me. That was my vibe. Very much enjoyed that. The pool was beautiful. It had a little pool bar outside. It just had kind of a relaxing atmosphere, and there wasn't a lot of riffraff. It was pretty quiet there. It was during the day when we went through, so a lot of people were probably in the parks, but at the same time, it seemed like just kind of a calm environment. It seemed like a very chill hotel. So if that's your vibe, Aventura could be the way to go for you. The next hotel we got to tour was the Hard Rock Hotel, which is one of the premier resorts, which includes Express Pass, which is a huge plus for those resorts. If you've been to Universal, you know Express Pass is expensive on its own. So sometimes it can be worth it just to have those nights at a premier resort and have kind of an elevated stay and just have those express passes included with your tickets. So the vibe here was a little bit different. It's much more lively. There's like music playing everywhere. It's just a much more like vibrant and lively hotel. There's a lot of like, obviously music memorabilia. Is that how you say that word? There's a lot of that just kind of like all over the lobby, just kind of decorated all over the interior of the hotel. There's a lot of cool stuff to look at in there. Lots of features there. There's several different restaurant options. There's bars, lounges. The Velvet Bar, me and my roommate went back to that hotel later in the evening one night and walked into the Velvet Bar because they were playing live music. So we got to see that for just a couple minutes while we were waiting for a ride. But it was a nice atmosphere. They also do have a kind of cafeteria style area as well, but it's not eat-in, so it's more of a grab and go style. You can go in there and grab like your breakfast or snack or whatnot, and just take it with you, like if you're on the go to the parks or if you just want to go back to your room and eat or whatnot. And this hotel also has club level, which they call the Rock Royalty level in this hotel. So the premier resorts offer club level accommodations, and we didn't really get to see a good view of the lounge. They were actually in the process of cleaning it when we were going through. But they do offer, drinks, snacks, stuff like that during the day. It looked pretty. It looked like a very nice kind of relaxing space that you could go hang out. And then the pool was beautiful as well. So beautiful. They have cabanas available there. A few of them, bright blue cabanas. They kind of actually like stuck out a little bit from everything else just because of the vibrant color. And there's a lot of white, like the hotel itself is white with like the brown roofs, but it was very pretty. There's a pool, little bar restaurant place out there as well, and it's just gorgeous. And at Aventura and at Hard Rock, we took a look at just kind of a standard room. So at Aventura, the rooms kind of have unique shapes because the hotel itself is uniquely shaped. So all of the rooms have a little bit of like a geometrical design, like they're just oddly shaped rooms. The Hard Rock room was your normal kind of like rectangular space. But both rooms were great. They had plenty of space. The room in the Hard Rock it looked comfortable. There was plenty of space to spread out, nice bathroom areas, just a nice room altogether. And so after we finished our tour of the Hard Rock, we went straight on to walk. There's a short walking path right over to CityWalk. So we walked over there and had lunch at the Hard Rock Cafe, which I had not been in there yet. I've been to a Hard Rock Cafe before, but not the one in CityWalk. So it was great. We didn't order off the menu, so I can't speak to the food itself, but the restaurant was very neat. It was very, very vibrant, lots to look at. So where I sat, and I'll show it in here, but where we sat next to like a little balcony on the second floor overlooking a round bar below us, and there's like a giant car in the middle of the room just kind of like rotating slowly. Very cool. And then after lunch we did some classroom training and then went on to the parks. That was a super fun experience, learned a lot. I'm definitely trying to get more, I guess, familiar with the Universal parks because it's not somewhere that I've visited a ton myself. So definitely trying to get a little bit more familiar. After this trip, I'm very excited to go back and enjoy it some more. I'm not a big rides person, so I don't do a lot of rides, but I enjoy like theming, and there's a lot of really good theming, especially in Islands of Adventure. That was my favorite. So next week, the vlog portion of me being in the parks will come out, and I hope you guys enjoy seeing that. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss that video. If you're liking the content, please hit the like button. I hope you guys enjoyed this little overview of my Universal education experience last week. And if you're looking to plan your own vacation to Universal or Disney, cruise lines, all-inclusive resorts, any of these things, reach out to me. My email and a quote request form are linked in the captions below. I appreciate you guys for sticking with me, and I will see you on the next video. Cheers to the magic.